Indeed, it is great to be here in the Seanad to speak. Spring is in the air and at a time of renewal, and I think a great new energy is rising. It is a time of planting, and many farmers across the country will shortly begin to sow seed. With calving and lambing underway and the lengthening of the days and evidence of new growth, Imbolc is also about the seeds of new ideas. We are one of the world's top agricultural producers, yet we have one of the lowest rates of organic production in Europe. Organic farming is still a new idea to so many. While many of the practices are similar to ones perhaps our grandparents would have used, we have largely become dependent on chemical inputs and solutions to produce our food. But consumer attitudes are changing, and we need to work with natural systems for all the food we produce. The market for organic produce is growing, and the support for organic farming is growing too. Next week, I will reopen the organic farming scheme for the second time in as many years, with an additional €5 million. It will be more accessible to a greater number of farmers, and this scheme will open every year for the next 5 years and hopefully beyond. So if you are a farmer, please consider it, because organic farming will be a big part of our future. And as it happens, tomorrow I will launch Ireland's first ever Master's programme in Organic Agriculture at Waterford Institute of Technology. And this is designed to upskill farmers and growers in organic farming practices. This is an important step, not only for climate action, biodiversity and water quality, but also for soil health. Our soil holds the key to many of the problems we face, and we need to nurture it. Yesterday was also, we celebrated Bridget's Day. And while she's much associated with Kildare, I found out recently she also has Offaly connections, having been made a nun at Croghan Hill. Anyway, Bridget is well recognised as a patron of all things nature and agriculture, and I'd like to pay tribute to all the women in agriculture and in science who work so hard in sectors dominated by men. As someone with a science background myself, I want to encourage more women to take up careers in science, technology, engineering, maths and agriculture. And like all of the women here in this chamber, in politics. We need more women in politics in every party and at every level. I was delighted to welcome a young woman into politics this week in County Laois, Rosie Palmer from Ballinakil. She's playing her part not only in a greener future for Laois, but in increasing female representation in politics in Ireland. Welcome on board, Rosie. I would also like to applaud 2 young scientists, granddaughters of farmers, who presented a project on milk quality at the BT Young Scientist exhibition recently. Caoimhe O'Grady and Clodagh McGarren from Navan compared the quality and yield of milk produced from mixed species sward to that coming from a ryegrass sward. This is a topic close to my own heart, and the results were encouraging. Encouraging too, the fact that young women like Caoimhe and Clodagh are pursuing science and agriculture with such a progressive topic. I'm sure Bridget would be very proud of them both. Thank you.